So the first thing we'll do, just put a hand on your chest and then a hand on your upper belly, really at the sternum. So not on your gut, but more at the sternum. And I'll move my camera down just a bit. Okay. And so I like to do this one seated because I use the seat as feedback. When I'm really releasing, I feel a little bit of a press down in the seat. So just take a few breaths right here. And notice how your hand that's near your sternum is going to move, and then the one on your chest is going to be pretty calm. And just pay attention. And this is the first step where people really start to feel when they relax and release. Not only do they get expansion here at the sternum, but they might feel it in their back as well. This might be a good time to remind folks about their sits bones. Are you sitting on your sits bones? We don't want this, and we don't want collapsing. We want right on the tips of those sits bones.
And heels on the floor.
Heels on the floor, yeah, thank you. That's easy to forget. And then the next step, after we get just awareness is always the first step, okay? We get the awareness here. Then the next thing I do is I add a contraction, and it's an overly done contraction. We'll never use a contraction like this for singing, okay? So it'll be an inhale where I'm releasing and letting the air fall in, and then I'm going to exhale, 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 and it's going to be a forceful, not necessarily fast, but forceful, where I'm exhaling and I'm squeezing in my abs as much as I can until I get, and I normally won't have them talking while they're doing this, out, 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 keeping the shoulders soft, engaging, 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 and then release. And then again on the exhale, 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 exhale. Tight, 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 tight in here. Try to keep your shoulders soft. And release. And what that release does is it allows folks to really feel the abdomen expanding. And it really lets you feel that you don't need to suck the air in. If you have that release, and it doesn't need to be to that extent every time, but that release is going to work with the breath to bring the air in. And then the third step I like to do is adding voice to this. So the same thing. Exhale, 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 exhale. Release. And just do that a couple of times, because then you feel that release on the inhale, and the V is great. It's a semi-occluded vocal tract exercise, and it helps us to feel that healthy engagement in the abs without overdoing it. Because if there's one thing that I think all of us see in the studio is students want to overdo it, and they want to have control. And that tightness, it doesn't serve us. So we want engagement, but we want to be able to move within that engagement.